Good morning and welcome to today's edition of TVC Breakfast. My name is Etoma Edu.
And thank God it's Friday. Good morning. I am Veronica Dan Ikboy.
It's a beautiful Friday morning. We're here to let you know what is happening in Nigeria. A lot to talk about on the table this morning. I am Ria Abdul. Thanks for choosing us.
Right, indeed, today is finally Friday and they are just counting down to the weekend already, but we are here to bring you up to speed with what is happening, especially talking about developments with the APC. They're having a new chairman to steer the affairs of the party, and also we are talking private security, how they can perhaps collaborate with government at ensuring we have some level of stable security services in Nigeria. And then we're also going to look at stories that are trending now later on the show, as well as stories on the front pages of the newspapers. But first, let's begin with the story where the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Nentawa Yilwatda, is seeking the support of party members to achieve a unified All Progressives Congress, that's the APC. Professor Yilwatda was announced as the national chairman of the party at the 14th National Executive Committee meeting held in Abuja on Thursday. Senior reporter Habida Lawal has details.
In a significant shift for the All Progressives Congress, Nentawa Yilwatda has emerged as the new national chairman of the party following a well-attended National Executive Committee meeting held at the Presidential Banquet Hall. His emergence marks a significant moment for the APC, and it is also the first time a serving minister will emerge as chairman. A motion moved for different adoption for the position of zoning of the offices ushered in the new national chairman.
That Professor Nentawa Yilwatda from Plateau State, North Central Geopolitical Zone, be nominated and be elected as the national chairman of All Progressive Congress.
In his acceptance speech, the APC national chairman urged party members to support him in enhancing internal party cohesion.
And with my full heart and full mind to work together with you to build the party, knowing that all of us here are the mechanics of the party, and the party is our vehicle, and we'll fix it and move it to our destination of choice.
For national leader of the party, President Bola Tinubu, the party needs to be strategically positioned to fend off any political threat from the opposition.
The administration's commitment to renew the hope of Nigerians is clear. I want to thank and pray for the governors of our party. Today, I think, counting, we have 23, and still counting. I thank all of you for show of love, solidarity, and accommodation.
With the dawn of Mr. Yilwatda's leadership, the future of the party will largely depend on its ability to adapt and respond to the aspirations of the Nigerian populace. As the new national chairman settles into his role, all eyes will now be on the APC to see how it plans to frame its narrative and policies in the coming months. Habida Lawal, TVC News, Abuja.
Indeed, all eyes are on the APC, and in particular the new national chairman, Professor Yilwatda, on how he is going to steer the affairs of the party. He has said that his focus will be on internal unity, expansion of the grassroots, and also building on what the party had promised the Nigerians, talking about the renewed hope agenda, and also building on trust. And for those that might be wondering how about his position as a minister, he will be stepping down from the role as the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction. So he has to focus on his position now to steer the party in the direction that they want to go. But from your perspective, because a lot of persons that have been speaking, especially from the APC, have been talking about how he's a technocrat, how he's the right fit for the position, and also looking forward to how they can work with him to ensure that whatever agenda he has, all of them are on board. He has also spoken about the governors who are in the progressive and how they are willing to work together as well. But from your perspective, now that he has taken up with the position, what do you want to see from him, Etoma?
Yeah, I'd like to see a chairman that shows leadership from the very first day. One thing I'd like to tell him, I believe he knows that already, is that he's going to be hearing a lot from so many different people. You know, people that want his progress, and people that come in a veiled fashion to make him believe that they want his progress, but what they are actually looking for is his downfall. That is the terrible side of being a leader. Not only in political parties, a leader generally. You have people that will come with sweet, you know, they come with all those beautiful things that make you feel that they have your back, but they really do not. I hope he has the wisdom to separate the wheat from the chaff. And he now says that he wants to build trust. That is a very difficult thing to do. I really pray that he finds a way of building trust within the party, because when you have people together, as our faces are different, that's how our agendas are different.
Absolutely.
So that's a very tall order for him. I want to congratulate him. I read about him and I saw that this man is more of a technocrat than a politician. You know, he is an IT engineer, a professor, and so on. And now he has to use the technocrat sense to run a political party. It's not going to be easy for him, but I pray he gets. I pray he succeeds. I really do pray he succeeds.
No, for him to have gotten that position, from my perspective, it shows that he is capable in the first place. And so, difficulty.
No, he's capable. Yes, he's capable. You see, a technocrat, technocrats think straight, in a certain way. Politicians think in a certain way. So I'm thinking of how he's going to wear both hats.
I see where you're going, Etoma.
He's a politician. Anyway, let's hear you.
But I'll tell you something, why I think he's really capable. Because if you look at it, it's barely 4 years that he joined the APC. And look at how he rose fast. He rose really fast. And that shows that, you know, he has some, you know, abilities that they have seen in him. For choosing him as well, I love the fact that right now we can see that it's a bit balanced. Because yesterday we were speaking about North Central and he's Plateau, North Central as well. I'm really hoping that he will bring all that educational background that he has, because he's a professor. When we talk about education, he's really, really intelligent. And like he said, he spoke about internal affairs too as well. You know, when you settle your house internally, outside will definitely be perfect. The ground has to be settled first before you can stand tall outside. So some of the ideologies he's already bringing are ideologies that you can see that will stand the test of time. I just hope that, like with what Etoma is saying, you know, there's a way that when you're educationalist, there's a way that you think. So yes, we are hoping that nothing bends him. He continues to remain just, because in his, Veronica, when I was reading about him, when you say somebody is upright, that's what he is, very upright. He's very straightforward. If it's black, it's black. If it's red, it's red. He'll say it. And let's not also forget the fact that he played a very great role during the elections for President Bola Tinubu and Chetima as well in Plateau State. He played a great role. So they have seen his capabilities. I feel like that is the reason why.
Reward for good work now.
Not reward
for more good work is more work.
Yeah, that's the way of looking at it.
That's the way of looking at it, because if he was able to achieve something, not like every other person did not do something, but because North Central has been at the front burner regarding who takes over this position, and they had been, according to reports, been protesting silently that, oh, it is for them to occupy and they all agreed that he should take over that position. We see now that perhaps he will bring to bear all of the experiences that he puts to place when he, in 2023, that he brought to bear in 2023. Obviously, it means he knows what politicking is about. If he was able to achieve that,
he played a great role.
It means that he knows how to bring people on board to achieving the desired result.
No doubt.
So now it is to expand that capacity.
Expand the tentacles.
To see how he will get the governors, because he says he needs to work with sub-nationals.
Yeah.
And we see, and he even said that he will obviously get more governors to join the party now, and even senators to join the party. So perhaps we'll be seeing more defections in the coming months.
And that's where his education will come to play, because I just believe that when he's making an argument, he makes an argument with facts. You know, he makes arguments that are very compelling. So winning people into the party, I don't have a problem with that. I believe he's very, very capable of that. Another thing is that he has a lot of influence in his state. Yeah. He has plenty of influence in his state. How he got that level of influence in his state will also come to bear in his discharge of his duties as national chairman of the party. How he can also
wield influence over the sub-nationals to deliver on the promises of the party, the agenda, manifesto of the party to the people, because that, he said, is a major concern for him, and he wants to work with sub-nationals. I hope that he'll be able to wield that kind of influence.
And I really think that with the education that he has, I think that it's going to be easy for him to navigate as well, because sometimes we don't understand the importance of what education does. You know, he's very intelligent.
So he'll be able to negotiate, because
negotiate well.
Negotiate well, because if you occupy certain positions, you should be able to see how you can make people buy your ideas, and then they can then begin to implement it wherever it is. And I like the fact that he's been positive about 2027. He said he doesn't see any opposition. Be it ADC, be it PDP, be it Labour Party, name them.
Well, that's the politician in him talking.
And, you know, and the thing is that he's a Christian as well, so he really balances it. I love the fact that he's a Christian too as well. I think it was a great choice for the APC.
Of course, but back to what I was saying regarding 2027, because that is the focus right now. He's saying he's not seeing any opposition. I'm wondering why he's not seeing them as opposition, because he feels that, you know what, you guys, you have not put your acts together. The PDP is also talking tough that they are ready to fight the APC, to finish as it is. They also are saying they are not seeing any opposition. I'm wondering.
That's why I said that's the politician talking. Politicians are very positive people, very optimistic. Yes, that's the word.
I'm
very
telling
optimistic. I like them.
Interesting. I'm wondering how he'll be able to, well, the work has begun for him, seeing that 2027 is on the front burner, and it's indeed time to get to brass tacks, ensuring that the work is done.